Hey guys, it's Sarah here with New England Junk Journals. I just wanted to come on and show you that I've been collecting a ton of stuff for the nature journals that are coming up that I'm super excited about. And I've collected a bunch of stuff here on this table. I'm trying to group it all together. I have some more stuff over here. For instance, this book is from 1866, and it's for the year 1865 from the Commissioner of Agriculture. It's gorgeous, and it has some really cool fruit plates, as well as just a lot of nice paper for pockets and tags, things like that. Have a little bit of shorthand paper here for backgrounds. This is a book from, I believe, 1831, maybe. But this is all about botany. So it's got a bunch of different diagrams in here, little pictures. I have some different little field guides. These ones are all like together, but I do have some that are just separate pages. So those will be helpful. I won't show you everything because there's way too much, but I want to highlight a few things. Remember I got that haul like a year ago or so that had a ton of different trim samples? Well, I'm going to try to use some of those up. I have a bunch of ledger here that I had received, and I went kind of crazy and coffee dyed a whole bunch of them. And some different kinds of paper that I coffee dyed. My daughter helped me do a lot of this. She was a big help. And then I've got some book page, end pages, some blank end pages from vintage and antique books. This is that Gwen Frastic book that was falling apart when I got it. So I figured those would be good to include. A bunch of stamps and dies to cut things out. A lot of great old, antique style fabrics and vintage fabrics. This beautiful, I believe it was coffee or tea dyed. I mean, I know it was either coffee or tea dyed fabric that I got with this gorgeous embroidery from Hazel Anaka at Hazel Anaka Designs. So love that. I think that's going to look really good in here. I have a bunch of fussy cuts and digitals here from the Junk Journal Studio. I have their Summer Bounty, that's what it's called. Their digital, which is several parts to it. I think it's 4 parts to their digital with different tags and labels and background papers and stuff. And I just picked out the things I thought I'd use. Some antique and vintage flyleaf paper with the pretty designs. Some more antique nature pages. Have some random project life cards. I think that would work well. I have 3 copies. I don't know how I got 3 copies, but they're all from different publications and different years. But they're the same medicinal plant plates in here. They're all antiques, but I ended up with 3 different copies of medical journals, medical compendiums. and they all had the same set of plates. So, and then I have just a bunch of random floral plates. Sorry. There's more digitals in here. A lot of them are from the Digital Collage Club and the Graphics Fairy. Like those pretty ones. So yeah, bird plates from different wildlife books. This is a bunch of scrapbook paper and embellishments that I want to use. I cut out a bunch of this wallpaper from wallpaper books, and a lot of these came from the William Morris inspired wallpaper collection. Some more random embellishments and a ton of books here. I won't go through. I'll just show you. This is Hammond's Nature Atlas. This is gorgeous. When you guys see, I'll start pulling stuff out of here. The Wildflowers of America book is on point. This is a bird book. This is beautiful with artist plates from a woman who did natural history and she traveled the world. Birds. I think I've showed this Flower Families album before. It's black and white on a cream background. Yeah, a lot of different stuff here. I'll finally break into my Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady book. Start pulling that. Here's another one, The Art of Botanical Illustrations. That's really lovely. I have a whole bag of fun fibers and stuff that I've been saving to do some texture on tags and things. I have my masterboard that I'm going to cut up into tags. This is a fabric masterboard that I'd been working on, so I'll sew that up and start using that. Let's see what else. Buttons, laces. I have a whole bunch of, it's a mixture of vintage, antique, and more modern laces, doilies, some fun wallpaper border, these beautiful lotto cards. Those are antiques. And this new nature library that I know the video hasn't posted yet, but these are really, really fun. A lot of my covers, I think, are going to be from here. Some more field guides. This one is absolutely gorgeous. Antique field guide of birds. This is one of those books. This is the Moths. But it's really nice. It's got gilt, like gold embellishing on the cover. Thought maybe I could put something right here as a focal point on these. And they're antiques with beautiful color plates throughout this book. So, and they're all like that, different different subjects. I even got one on mushrooms in there. It's pretty cool. I have some other unique children's books I thought might be fun to incorporate. Still on the fence about this one, the Flower Fairies. I probably won't do all of the journals with these elements, but I may do some, one or two with a kind of like more whimsical theme. some old music paper. This is a more antique book page. I have one of these. It has lovely, lovely linen. So I'll probably use some of that. Let's see, anything else? Just some different things here. This pretty Longfellow birthday book has some great images I might be able to use. Here's some stationery. Some Seven Gypsies scrapbook paper. I have these vellum layers from Anna Griffin I may be able to use. But yeah, I've got a lot of stuff here. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm not going to keep all of this here. I would go crazy if I was trying to dig through all of this. So especially with the books, I'm going to take them apart. And I told myself it's all stuff that's in my craft room. If I want to use it, I'm going to use it. I'm not going to be hoardy with this stuff, thinking, oh, well, maybe I should save it for such and such and such a thing. If I want it, I'm going to use it. So that's good. That's kind of liberating when you can say that in your craft room. So yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take apart some of this stuff and I'm just going to condense the things I think I'm going to use so that I don't have all of this here. Again, I would drive myself crazy if I was just hunting through here. So yeah, that's my next steps is, and at the same time, I'm going to be looking to secure my covers. Which covers am I going to use? I already know that I want to use a few of these, but I want a couple different sizes for these nature journals. So yeah, that's going to be my next steps. And after that, I'm going to just slowly work on these. I think I'm going to do a bunch of like bases for things, create a bunch of ephemera. As soon as I know what size my journals are going to be, I can start making some ephemera. I'll probably do like some just generic bases and then from those decorate them up how I want them for this theme. So yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be a fun summer. All right, guys, I'll come back when I have more completed and I'll show you what I'm doing. Thank you guys for being with me. Enjoy your day. God bless. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.